All right, if you are watching the replay, smash that like button and guess that pepper. I'm live, but I'll probably have some people jump on live, mattering on how hot it is where they are. Yesterday was 97 degrees. Way too darn hot. I got some jambalaya here. You're like, it's the same food as yesterday. Of course it is. I meal prepped. Made myself enough to eat for dinner and 2 lunches. I need to do that more often. My problem is that I have weight. You know what? I never checked something, mate. Comment below if you're watching live. I don't remember if I did this. I don't remember if this video is public or not. All right, we're playing Guess That Pepper. I got 2 of them here. Comment below, what do you guys think this is? Go ahead, don't be shy. Whether you're watching live or the replay, I want you to comment it. With that thing. All right. The idiot file says T-Rex mustard. Here's another one here. I will reveal it in a minute. I'll keep this one. I'm going to eat both of them. All right, Robert says yellow scorpion. Let's cut it open. See what the inside looks like. All right, idiot files went for a second one. I'm going to say what it is. I'm not going to tell anybody if they're right or wrong for the first couple minutes here. I'm going to have more, there's going to be more people jumping on. So that's what the inside looks like. Isn't that pretty? There's what the whole pepper looks like, the outside. Okay. Super hot smelling, really hot. Earthy. So many oils in there. I wish you guys could see this. Man, I wish maybe if I didn't have such a cheap phone, it wouldn't be so bad. All right, let's do this. We're gonna put half a pepper right on top of the jambalaya. A little bit floral. Very, very hot. And then earthy. Earthy tones came in last, believe it or not. So anybody jumping on, guess what this pepper is? Comment below. Whether you're jumping on live or you're watching the replay, take your best shot at it. Go ahead and guess it. I'll reveal it to you in a minute. Wow, that's hot. Oh. All right. Cauliflower. I did a TikTok video a couple years back where I had a KSLS. It was very, very white, light colored. That's right, Michael. Michael, the idiot files. He has some sauce, guys, and he's got some tink. Has your tink ready yet, Michael? Have you strained it? He's got some cool stuff. If you guys have never checked out his channel, it's called The Idiot Files. Go check it out. He's a hardcore chili head, man, and he does a lot of reviews, and he's now got some tinks and some sauces. All right, golden Primotalii. So I'll say this. It's not anything that's been named, but it might be two of the things that have been named. And I'll explain myself in a minute. I see more people jumping on. Anybody that's on, guess what this pepper is. Don't worry. No one's going to judge you. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's hot as all hell. Here's the other. I ate half of one already. This is what's cool about it. I want you guys to look at the colors that's going on the inside here. What do you see there? Yellow, right? Dark yellow. And you see a yellow hue over that mustard color. This is what's cool about that pepper, okay? So, the answer could be possibly what Dale said, Golden Primotalii. It could also be T-Rex mustard. Golden Ghost, you know what? A T-Rex is actually a ghost cross, and it does look like a Golden Ghost also. Now, here's why I'm doing Guess That Pepper with this. I bought seeds to a Golden Primotalii, okay? Mustard Ghost Chili Chaplain said, you know what it looks just like, Chili Chaplain? The Mustard Super Ghost, which is actually two kinds of ghost crossed, and it threw a mustard. It looks exactly like that. But a couple years ago, I bought seeds, Golden Primotalii, right? They all look just like this. There wasn't any that had the Primotalii stinger on them, okay? I had some people in the pepper community say those are not Golden Primotaliis. That's a scam that seed sellers started. They're just a T-Rex mustard, and they renamed it to try to make sales. Come to find out, the person I got the seeds from actually has done some stuff like that. So I don't know, okay? But I know I didn't see those stingers. Now, Odin, out of Sweden, he actually has some mustard Primotaliis. And some people have got seeds from him. And not all of them, but most of them have that stinger, that they look like a Primotalii. Now, same thing with the chocolate Primotalii. Now, caramels, I did grow the caramel Primotalii, and a whole bunch of them looked like this, but some of them did have the stinger. He said it's mixed with a Golden Primotalii. Okay, here's the deal. This is, I'm going to tell you what this came from. This is seeds from a T-Rex yellow, okay? So, most of the people would think it's a T-Rex mustard. However, and that T-Rex yellow plant, them seeds produced 4 color variants 2 years ago. This plant was given to me by one of my grown partners. He saved seeds that I gave him in 2021, and he actually had saved some and froze them. He germinated some and he sold seedlings this year. He gave me this. Well, you guys see me review the T-Rex yellow yesterday? These are the same, out of the same exact pepper. Now, this looks a little bit different. When we got those plants 2 years ago, we had a mustard, and the peppers were a darker green, unripe, and then they ripened to this, and that was the color they would stay. But then we've seen these ones that get yellow, like that, okay? And you can see a little bit in here, this yellowish hue still. They start turning yellow first, and then they turn like that. So they're different. They're different than the mustard. They're actually like a golden T-Rex, which is crazy. But the correct answer is T-Rex. Michael got it correct. But it also could be Golden Primotalii, if the Golden Primotalii is, in fact, this pepper. So, we don't know. The first Golden Primotalii seeds I got were isolated. They grew true. The plants did good. They produced well. They look exactly like this. I can tell you that I took these seeds myself from a T-Rex yellow plant. That this is a T-Rex golden, or it's a mustard T-Rex that goes a different route. I'm telling you, the regular mustard ones are a darker green, and they ripen that color, like that. Now I know some people could say, well, yeah, but then if you leave them on the plant, they'll get that color. Sometimes, but they don't have this yellow hue to them during the ripening. And these pods are actually a lighter green color on the plant. So, and I know because I took seeds from a mustard and grew it, and then these came from a yellow. So anyone that said mustard super ghost, very close. Mustard T-Rex, yes, but this came from a yellow seed line, so you know it's more golden, I guess. But it's a beautiful one. All right, let's get some more in me because the burn's starting to wear off. This thing is screaming hot. Okay. It's got a good amount of floral to it, which I'm surprised. Very, very hot. Wickedly hot. The earthy notes come in afterwards, which is just crazy. Yeah, isn't that awesome, man, to see some stuff like that? I actually did eat one before it was ripe like this and thought it was a mustard T-Rex. Then I realized that he didn't have any seeds to the T-Rex mustard and that this came from the yellow. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, look at that. Because if you look at the mustard T-Rex and the yellow T-Rex plants next to each other, yeah, they look very similar. The pod color unripe is a little bit off. But I just thought it was cool. Now, the golden, when I've compared these to the golden Primatalis that I grew a couple years ago, I found these to be a little bit hotter. So, do I think that this is the same thing as what I was growing as golden Primatali? Maybe not, but they looked exactly like this. I mean, you couldn't tell the difference, man, at all. So, how's everybody doing out there? Michael, he has some sauces, he has some tinks. Michael, I didn't see if you said the tinks are done or not yet. Hold on. He's working on some stuff. All right, I have one of his sauces, and I'm going to review it soon. Michael, you think I should wait to review it till you have everything ready? In case somebody wants to buy it or buy something? It don't matter. I might do it this weekend. Anyways, he sent me a sauce that has, it's for fermented sauce, and there's all kinds of chocolate bootlas in it, scorpion peppers. I know it's going to be good because Michael makes really good sauces. He sent me his fermented habanero sauce a couple months back. Phenomenal. Phenomenal sauce. Just the perfect heat for me, and I love the flavor of it. And it wasn't overly funky fermented, okay? I can handle overly funky fermented sauces, trust me. But you know, I'm a fermented sauce slut. All right, let's get that placenta. This is gonna be the worst bite of it. Wow. Wow. Man, some mustard pod just gets you. That son of a gun is hot. Yeah, I just figured you guys think that's so cool. from seeds from a yellow. We also had a red variant. I think we had, I don't remember. I just don't remember if I gave him any seeds from the mustard. But, wow. What's up, Kevin? Loving Jesus in the building. What's up, Chad? What's good, man? Chad, when you gonna stop through, man? I know you're not that far away. Woo! Wow. That got me good, man. Chad's a chili freaking madman too. I gave him a scorpion pepper. There was a big old Trinidad grown down in the Florida Keys. It was like February. You can't get fresh pods anywhere. Still at the same place, buddy. I gave Chad this big old Maruga. Man, he ate that thing like it was nothing. I gave Leon one of them dragons, bro. It destroyed him. He threw up. Oh, wow. I don't know. No, I don't think it was mixed with the Golden Primotalii. I think that somebody took this pepper and called it the Golden Primotalii. To my favorite pepper, man, probably a Scotch Brain. A Scotch Brain is actually a cross between a Scotch Bonnet and a brain strain, 7-pot brain strain. So Scotch Brain has more heat than a Scotch Bonnet. It's also got some of those yellow super hot notes to it. It's a little more citrusy, I think, than an MOA Scotch Bonnet. But it's still got all the good characteristics of a Scotch Bonnet, but hotter. Don't let a Scotch Brain fool you. It looks like a Scotch Bonnet. Sometimes I've had times where I've mixed them up. Like I've literally had picked a Scotch Bonnet, picked a Scotch Brain, got them inside and looked at them. And sometimes the MOAs, sometimes the Scotch Bonnets will be a little bit, you can get a little bumpies on them. But yeah. So Greg Raging Cajun, his favorite is the White Ghost. I got some of those White Ghost JPGS growing. I got a lot of them. Now, they just take a while to ripen, but I'm seeing some that look, so Dale likes chocolate pods. You know, anybody that watched the channel for a long time knows that I used to hate chocolate pods, but now I love them. I just like them a little bit overripe. Me, I'm pretty much a yellow pod guy as far as my favorite. Like, you know, if you put up any yellow pod, I just like it. But for powders, for flakes, I like red pods the best. Powders, reds, and chocolates. As far as the super hots, I don't know. I'd say yellow, reds, and chocolates kind of tied. Then mustards, or whites, then mustards, then orange pods, then maybe the purple stuff, and then the peach pods are last for me. I just don't like them. I just don't. I like the peach Starkist. You know, there's a couple non-super high sugar peach, but I just do not like the flavor of peach pods. They have a lot of floralness, and there's not a lot of other good flavors to cover that up. So they do have a little citrusy notes, kind of like grapefruity notes. So yeah. Okay, Connor. So my thoughts of Pepper X. So here's the deal. Pepper X has been around for a while. I believe that the test results that Guinness have is not for that pepper that is this color. I believe it's from a red variant. I think that Pepper X's marketing people have texted the powder before to the mustard or chocolate variant. It tests under 1 million. So I don't believe, I mean, they won't release the powder anymore. So it's like, you know, otherwise anyone could take the powder, send it away for testing, just like they did with the Reaper, right? The Reaper supposedly averaged over 1.6 million, right? There's been hardly any tests that come back that high. Okay? Reapers usually come in between 800,000 and 1.2 million. So, I just don't believe the hype, okay? With that being said, I don't really have a dog in the fight. I don't breed peppers. I don't care about it. I just don't believe that while this pod might burn like a 1.2 million burn, it's not going to test that high. And anybody that's seen tests before, I've seen test results, they would know, you know. There's other people that have done it that have said that they had a mustard pod that was 3 million, tested under 800,000. And I've seen the test results with my own eyes. So, you know. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. That's right, Star Wars Ladybug. Thank God. And Idiot Files, I'm a fan of Scotch Bonnets for the milder pods and 7 pots for the super hot. Yeah, man. Yeah, Scotch Bonnets. Scotch Bonnet was my favorite pepper my whole life. Like, I think I ate my first Scotch Bonnet in the early 90s. Probably 90, 92. No, 93, 94, somewhere around there. And it's always been, you know, the classic yellow Scotch Bonnet, man. And it's still in my top 5, you know. I just tried some other ones over the years, Carboneros and Peach Star Kiss. That was pretty good. Scotch Brain, though, is probably my favorite right now. That's probably my favorite pepper. It's just, they're freaking hot, and they're just like a Scotch Bonnet kicked up a notch. You know what I'm saying? They have nice thick skin, thick walls on them. Really, really awesome pepper, guys. If you guys don't forget the bullpen. If you guys want to join, just go out of my channel and you see it on there. Join or go to slide over to membership. But we do a lot of exclusive content. Been some crazy story time with Uncle Bull Cow on there. Mrs. Bull Cow Unhinged is coming soon. We're gonna have some behind the scenes footage and some cool stuff coming up. You guys just watch over the next week or two. And it's extra content. There's not we're not having anybody join a membership just to see the same stuff. But we're also not taking away from our public viewers. So we do all this stuff on here. You guys can't deny I've been banging out content. You know what I'm saying? I did 2 pepper reviews yesterday. I don't hardly ever do 2 reviews in the same day. And this has been ongoing. Like, I've been like this pumping it out. But you know what I'm saying? I like doing this, man. I love it. You know, is it up and down? You go through, Austin, what's good? Oh yeah, the Jamaican mushrooms. Okay. You know what? Yeah, Jamaican mushrooms, they have a nice kind of a sweet flavor to them. I had some last year. Chris Toller up in New Jersey was growing Jamaican mushrooms, and he sent me a box, like a big old box of those. And so we got to really enjoy those. I made a sauce with some of them, and me and my wife ate a whole bunch and stuff. The only thing I don't like about the Jamaican mushroom is destemming them. Holy cow. That stem sticks so hard on there, man. I had to actually get a knife and cut some of them out with a paring knife. So yeah, this is, guys, anyone that's Watch the lane. This is the guess that pepper. This is what the one it was. This is actually a T-Rex that was from T-Rex yellow seeds. So I would say it's a golden T-Rex. However, it's very similar to mustard. It just ripens a little bit different, and it's, mustard T-Rex usually look like this and can get some of this look on them, but they don't ripen. They don't have yellow on them. This had yellow, like that right there. You can still see it a little bit. And my camera's not doing this any justice, but in there you can still see some of the yellow. So pretty cool, man. Because I literally thought that they were all just going to grow yellow, the plants. And then I remembered, these are the seeds from 2021? Wait a second. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Or maybe they were seeds from 2022. Well, either way, they were from the 22 grow season. I don't remember. I think these, but all I know is I kept those seeds myself out of a yellow pod. Because I'm a freaking yellow pod kind of guy. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Heck yeah, isn't it awesome when you see those pods start ripening? That's what I'm going through right now, man. I am literally like, I'm just watching them come in, a little bit at a time. Oh, the paper lantern. You know what, Greg? I have never. No, maybe I did. Yeah, I think I did do a paper. I think I did review a paper lantern. I think if Linda's Fiery Treats grew paper lantern, then I've had it. And I think she did. Yeah, yellow pods are good, Chad. The paper lantern, somebody, Jules Creations out of Durham, she actually makes a hot sauce out of paper lanterns. And it's really, really good. She's got, all of her sauces are good. I've never had a bad sauce from her. She is, man, yeah, Jules Creations. Her sauces are very similar to mine. They are. They're peppers, garlic, onion, and vinegar, and just she mixes different peppers together just to make these nice blends. And yeah, she's got one called Citrus Bomb. There's no citrus. It's just all using yellow pods that are citrusy. She's got an orange one, the Scorpion Stinger. Those are two of my favorites. A Reaper Sith is a red sauce with Reapers. So good. Dragon's Breath. She's got another one called Corpse Reviver. That's another red sauce I absolutely love, man. All those sauces named are just top notch. She's got a couple milder ones. She's got one called Kind of a Big Deal. She's got a sauce actually with charred poblanos. Zero heat. And it is phenomenal. It's called the Black Lung Pop. I couldn't believe it, man. So shout out to Jules. Man, she's literally just, her sauces are just straightforward, man. If you're a pepperhead, that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? I do eat a little bit of sweet sauces, but here's my thing. I don't eat a lot of meat, and I don't eat a lot of grilled meat and grilled fish and stuff. So there's a lot of sauces out there that really, really, truly are good. And if I get them, if someone sends them to me, I'll review them. A lot of times, I'll be honest, straight off a spoon. And I appreciate them, but I don't eat enough meat, or just, I can't pair a lot of sweet sauces with the foods that I eat. They just don't go with it. You know what I'm saying? They don't go on a breakfast sandwich if they're sweet. I don't. But I also, I like dessert sauces. So it's just something about when you're putting certain pepper, and some people use tomato or carrot, and they put fruit with it or something like that, or they make a sauce that's really a savory recipe, but they add fruit. I just don't care for it. It's just not my cup of tea, man. But I know that stuff sells like crazy. It does. I know people nowadays, man, they're just used to more sweetness. And the generation, a lot of the younger people, they really like that, the sweeter sauces. Me, it's not my cup of tea. I respect them. I think some of them are really good. But my thing is, what am I going to put it on? It's hard to pair, I've always been a pepper forward, savory sauce kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? That's just the kind of sauce that I like. So, it's been tough for me to to review sauces. Connor, the best how to get someone loving spice, just give them small increments of it. You know, I've got my coworkers. Victoria is she gets burned off of eating flaming hot Cheetos. Okay, but I've given her stuff little tiny bits, and I'm like, try this, try that, um, and you know, I actually made some hot sauce for my daughter and gave her a bottle of it. And it's hot. It's too hot for her. And my 8-year-old eats it like crazy. But she brought it home for her family, and she was able to eat it on some food, right? And so, yeah, just introduce people gradually, man. Gradually. I mean, I think that people once they realize that burn is good for them and it accompanies food really well, people will start to appreciate it. You know what I mean? They will start to eat more of it, and it's like me. I don't have a tolerance that's buildable. Some people do. Most people do that I've met. Um, I don't. I don't. I'm like one of these Thai folks. You know what I'm saying? And like Thai people will eat like 20 Thai chilies fresh, chopped up, and a whole bunch of dried chili flake, and they'll eat that in their food every day. And every day they will get lit off of it. They will start sweating. They will get burned. But they just don't like Carolina Reapers, and they don't want to. They feel like they just feel like their tolerance doesn't go up. My tolerance doesn't go up. My tolerance goes down. It's came down when I got sick, you know, and it's just twice, 2 years in a row. And my tolerance, when it dropped in the beginning, was, uh, you know, a little bit. I could feel it though. And then I spent a year doing challenges and pushing myself, trying to get my tolerance not up, but just back to where it was since I've been a child. It's never got back there. Then I got that COVID 1984 back in, what was it, March? Yeah, in March. Man, I'm finished. Michael, I know you love Blazing Bonnet hot sauce. I had Blazing Bonnet this morning with my breakfast sandwich, and I got lit off of it. That shows you how low my tolerance is. Now, I didn't get in panic mode, but I got a nice burn. And that's usually the first sauce I give to people when I go out and sell sauce, is I give them the Blazing Bonnet. And I get a lot of people that tell me the Vicious Verde is milder. That's not. It's not. It's not. It's just that once they get that initial burn from the Blazing Bonnet and they've survived it, they try the Vicious Verde and they're like, oh, this isn't nothing. This ain't bad. But they don't understand. It's the same heat. They're both those sauces are medium chili head sauces, you know. So yeah. Yeah, that's right, man. Well, I mean, like I said, if you guys you go back and watch my videos when I first joined League of Fire. I joined League of Fire knowing that I did not have the tolerance of anyone that's in League of Fire. And I mean, I came in halfway through the year, and within like 2 months, I was in the top three, you know? Then I stayed in the top five for a long time, you know? And then I had, I stalled. But this season that we're in right now, number one the whole month of September, top three the whole month of October, and up until the year change over, I was in the top five. I was in the top 10 for a while after that too. Now I'm in like 13th place or something, but I ain't even been doing anything. So, you know, but that's what I'm saying. Do little challenges, man. I love doing like two, three, four dual chips. I get a nice burn off of them. You know, I love it. But people, so I always tell people, man, there's so many people that are chili heads out there. They don't know it. They think a chili head is just the guys that can go on the camera and smash 10 Carolina Reapers, you know. Me, I don't eat whole pods. I don't like them. I don't like them. People are like, you don't eat whole pods because you can't handle it. To a certain extent. I did eat a Bohemian goat the other night. I made it short. It's on here. It's a little tiny one. It wasn't enough to cut up and put on food. It was one bite, you know? And plus, they don't have any floralness to them. And they're sweet, you know? So, but still, sometimes I'll eat a whole pod once in a while. If it's something like that. Carboneros. I don't know what it is. That pepper, I'll eat them whole. Anything else? Banana pepper? That's not hot. I don't want to eat it. Lunchbox peppers? Nope. The snacking peppers? Nope. I'll slice them up, put them on a salad. It's just me, man. It's my preference. Seek the Heat in the building with that jalapeno after his name. He's got a jalapeno. That's the first month. If you guys, if anyone joins the bullpen, the first month, a little jalapenos next to your name. And then the second month, it's a Scotch bonnet or something. And then after that, I don't know how it goes. It's like, it goes up. It's like a jalapeno Scotch bonnet, ghost pepper, 7-pot Primo, and then Primotalii. Just to make it interesting, you know. It is what it is. But thank you guys, and thank you to everybody, the bullpen members and the public subscribers. Like I said, we're pumping out more content than ever. You know what I'm saying? I think this past week, I think I've done 3 or 4 members only videos, and I've done about 12 public videos. So I'm not slowing down, man. I love doing this. You guys wait till next week. You'll see some really cool stuff. Really, really cool. I'm not gonna, no spoilers. Yeah, so this is what I was doing Guess That Pepper with. It is a T-Rex that came from Yellow Seeds. It's not exactly the same as a mustard, even though that side looks mustard, but I'd say it's a golden T-Rex. I'm just ate one, and I think I'm gonna give this to Mrs. Bull Cow. She's got a peach pod at the house, but she don't like peach pods that much, and I think she'll enjoy this. So this one might go. I was gonna eat both of them, but I thought about it afterwards, and I was like, I gotta go grocery shopping in a little while. I'm on my lunch break right now at work. Well, I hope you guys are all doing great, and thank you guys for watching. We will be back on here with more